one time there was a Akbar and Birbal in India here, that there's a one very intellectual guy came from overseas. Overseas means that time there were many states in India, and from the next country, from the next nation state, one guy came, and he is intellectual person, and he can speak 13 languages. 13 languages, and everyone asks, where are you from? Well, I can speak 13 languages, so you can guess where I am from. So if you know that, because of my accent or anything, if you know that where I am from, then you are the wise person. That's not my duty to tell you where I am from, है ना? तो बीरबल ने जो पंडित आया था वो बहुत जानने वाला था, और वो 13 भाषा में बातचीत करता था, और सब लोग ने पूछा कि आप कहाँ से आ गए, तो वो बोलता था घमंड से कि मैं 13 भाषा जानता हूँ भाई, तो आप बोलो मैं कहाँ के हूँ, वो आपके काम है, तो आप पता करो. तो उसमें कुछ घमंड था. तो he has got some proudness, ego. He always says, that's your duty, I can speak 13 languages. So how many of you can speak more than 2? Many, yeah? Croatian, Hungarian, English, Hindi. Yes. So he can speak 13 languages. So he has got proudness. That's why if you know the knowledge means it's going, the proud is down. So that's why if you know knowledge, you never say that I know this. No. The ज्ञानी कभी नहीं बोलते हैं मैं जानता हूँ. जो अज्ञानी है, जो ज्ञान के ऊंचाई में तक नहीं पहुंच रहे हैं, वही बोलता है कि मैं ज्ञानी हूँ, मैं जानता हूँ. मैं आ गया तो फिर मैं बकरी के ताल हो गया. मैं मेरा और बकरी को क्या है, मैं करते करते कसाई ने उसको गर्दन में रेट देता है. लो तेरा ही है. तो मैं क्या है कि घमंड है, अहंकार है. तो in the same way here also the Pandit says, like, I am the proud person, I am the good person, I can speak 13 languages, can you guess please that's where I am from? And Akbar told to Birbal, Birbal is always tricky and wise. Oh, the Birbal, do you have any idea? He's a very bright guy. So how can we fix him? How can we find out the way that he's from? Then Akbar told to the Birbal, and Birbal is a witty person anyway. Then he find out one fantastic idea. Well, Maharaj, that I will find out, but not today, tomorrow, definitely. And just arrange that my accommodation is in the same building, wherever he is going to live. And the Akbar arranged that the same building, but the next door. The Birbal was staying next door, and the Pandit was sitting at the other room. And when the dark happened, they went sleeping, and Akbar slowly went in his room, and with one feather, you know the feather, bird feather, the bird's feather, the small feather, and he just took the small stick that came from the bird's body, the feather, and the feather, the Akbar, the Birbal put inside his ear, the Pandit's ear, and slowly moves. In the night time, he was sleeping. And at night time he was in the half sleep, and he started to yell, oh, who is this? Kahan se aa gaya? Kiska hai? So you know that whenever people are in subconscious mind, whenever they have to curse to somebody, they curse in native language. So that's why no matter whatever you are believing in, and if you have to say something to your partner, then you use your own word. So one language. And that time the Pandit says, oh, अवधी भाषा में बोलने लगा. तो क्या है कि दूसरा दिन बिरबल ने सभा में बता दिया, आप अवधपुर से आया हो, है ना? तो ऐसा करके पंडित का प्राइड गिर गया था. So the next day what happened is, and he spoke, he gave the abusing word in Avadhi language, and Birbal find out he is from the Avadhpur. And next day in the meeting he told, oh, you are from, I know that where you came from. From where? You came from Avadhpur. And he's surprised. So in the same way, everything, every pride goes down. And here, how many stories? There are more than 354 stories in Shiva Puran. And in every Shiva Puran, then what happened is, first, they are poor, weak, and they get power, and they misuse the power. And Shivaji goes and fixes him. Always there. Tarakasura Daitya also, he was a very lay or normal Daitya, demon. But later on, what happened? He meditated. He meditated. He got a higher power. ब्रह्मा की तपस्या किया उसने. तपस्या करते 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 क्या हो गया कि उसको ब्रह्म शक्ति मिल गया. ब्रह्मा ने उसको अमरता की आशीर्वाद दे दिया. अमरता के आशीर्वाद से क्या मांगा उसने कि मैं सदा बहार इस संसार में जी सकूं और कोई किसी मेरे को नहीं मार सके और मैं सदा अमर रहूं. And then what happened? He meditated. He got the blessings boon from the Brahma, but he misused the boon. तो उसने क्या बोला कि कोई भी शिव जी के पुत्र से बाय कोई भी मेरे को मार नहीं डाल पाए. So finally, what happened? There is always clue, one clue. The God also never give you completely, okay, you will live forever. They will not say. You will live, but there should be but, or there is although or though, there always comes, there is something in blessings. And in the Shiva Puran also, the Tarakasur, that happens. And he misused the power, and later on Shiva needed to marry, and after the marriage Kartikeya comes and Kartikeya kills the Tripurasur. Bole Jai Bhagwan Sile Baba ki, Bole Baba ki, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwar ki, Guru Maharaj ki. And asked to the Guru Sukracharya. So what's the name of the Daitya Guru? Sukracharya. And Sukracharya always sprinkle holy water and chanting the divine mantra, Mahamrityunjaya mantra, and they are always reviving. And that time what happened is, all the demons, they again came back and they started to fight with the God. At that time there was no way, the God are always defeating. At that time all the God and goddess went to the Shivaji's place and asking, the pleading to Shivaji, oh the Shiva, please do something, rescue us. And this is the high time that all the demons are surviving again, and we don't have any choice to appeal except you. And Shivaji is blessed them. Okay, Nandi, you can go and kidnap the Sukracharya. Sometimes, for the protection of the Dharma, and all the Nandiswar went to kidnap the Sukracharya. As you know in Ramayana also, that Hanumanji, that he has to kidnap the Dhanantari, the Vaidya, the doctor, the Ravan's doctor. So when they need it. To protect the Dharma, sometimes you need to do the act, twist sometimes. Now, Shivaji, when Shivaji acts, that always comes for the goodness. And now we come here to know, one time there was a saint, the Panini, who was not that much intellectual person. He was a very dull-minded person. And Panini क्या था कि थोड़ा दिमाग कम होने वाला विद्यार्थी था किसी गुरुकुल का. तो यहाँ पे उल्लेख किया है कि गुरुकुल का सबसे कम नॉलेज होने वाला और पढ़ाई में आगे नहीं होने वाला वो था पाणिनि. तो सब उसको मॉक अराउंड करते थे. तो उस समय में क्या किया कि जो गुरु माता ने, पाणिनि आपको सब लोग क्या है कि घृणा करते हैं, आप जाके तप करो, शिव जी के खुश बनाओ, तब ज्ञानी बनकर आ सकते हैं. So, and the Guru Mata advised to Panini, oh the Panini, don't worry that, you are dull boy, everyone is mocking around to you. But don't worry, there is always solution. When there is a problem, there is solution. When there is illness, there is medicine. When there is difficulties, there is solution. That's why don't worry that. You always seek the solution, and solution, the source of solution is Shivaji, the meditation. And always comes, meditation is sadhana. Sadhana means you connecting God and Guru closely. And when you connect God and Guru, there's nothing impossible. You can do everything possible. You can make everything possible. Just you need to blessings, just into grace. The first thing, what we need, the purity. When you have continuous sadhana and purity, then you can get the blessings and grace from the connection, from God and Guru. When you have the blessings from the God and Guru, then what will happen? That your connection will elevate the spiritual level. The power will elevation, and you can uplift your all the situations, and you can move towards the positive directions. In the same way here, the Panini find out the way out, and Guru Mata told, you go and meditate. Panini, आप जाओ हिमालय पर्वत के साथ में, आप ध्यान करो. तब क्या है कि जब जो भी विद्या आ जाएगा, तब आप वो सीख के आ जाना. जब वो आशीर्वाद मिला, तब वो ध्यान करने के लिए चला गया. So and then the Panini was one of the founder of the Sanskrit phonetics, the 14 formula. If you are a student of the Sanskrit, you might already know that one. So how many of know Panini Sutras? Yes, wonderful. So, single, unique. And Panini went to the meditation, and the meditation time that was deeply meditation and meditating, and many years. It's not like a कलिकाल, छोटा ही meditation में मुक्ति मिल जाता है. उस time का meditation बहुत लंबा, dedication, devotion, तो बहुत बड़ा लंबा संध्या. पाणिनि हिमालय में बैठकर बहुत घोर तपस्या कर रहे थे. That time when Panini was meditating, and many times he didn't get the darshan of Shivaji. He was almost upset. But it is saying that in the last minute also you need to seek idea. Don't give up the situation. At least at the last point also, that is waiting for your lock. That's why before coming lock, don't close the door. Maybe the lock is waiting outside of your door. And when you're about to close that town, the lock will remain outside. In the same way, Panini was also about to give up the meditation. But that time Narad came. The Narad is the communication, sanchar, the voice, message, or the cosmic message, divine message that comes from the universe. When Narad came and told, oh Panini, don't worry, don't be scared that. There is always solution. And keep meditating, the one day you can fulfill your meditation. And it tells us, the Shiva Puran tells us, that continues, whatever you are doing, the sadhana, don't give up. Don't block your way. Just go continuously ahead until you find out the goal. The goal पाने के बाद में क्या होता है कि आपको सब कुछ मिल जाता है. इसलिए जब तक आप अंतिम गंतव्य में नहीं पहुंच जाओगे, तब तक अपना काम करते रहना. The Panini also keep meditating there. At that time, one day, what happened is Shiva came, but the Panini was asking for knowledge, not for any boon, not for any blessing. And Shiva is very merciful. And when he arrived, he played the Damaru. The Damaru is the cosmic drum that is small. And cosmic drum moves here to here. And you might have seen that already, the cosmic drum here, especially in many temples, Shiva temples, Shivalayas, many drums. And he played how many times? 14 times. He played 14 times the cosmic drums, and the sound whatever comes from the 14 times, that made the formula, the foundation of the Sanskrit Rig Vedas, and that is called Maheshwarani Sutrani. What does it call? Maheshwarani Sutrani. जब वो पाणिनि के ध्यान पूरा हो गया, शिव भोले भगवान आ गए, लेकिन कुछ नहीं बोले. आके खड़ा होके उन्होंने डमरू बजा दिया. डम 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 बोले, डमरू बजाए. तो क्या है, डमरू बजाए. डमरू कितने बार बजाए? 14 टाइम्स बजाए. और 14 टाइम्स डमरू में क्या है, 14 सूत्र निकल गया, संस्कृत का आधार निकल गया. वही आधार से ही पाणिनि ने 14 सूत्र बनाया. इसी को हम कहते हैं पाणिनि सूत्र, संस्कृत सूत्र. और जो ऋग्वेद में भी निहित है, इसी को बोलते हैं पाणिनि को माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि संति. वो कहाँ से प्रारंभ होगा? अ से प्रारंभ होगा. इसलिए अ उ म, ओम जो सृष्टि का पहला अक्षर है, और शिव जी ने भी संस्कृत भाषा में वो योगदान करने के लिए अ उ म जैसा करके निकल गया पाणिनि के सूत्र. जय बोले भोले बाबा की जय. And the cosmic drums that remain, but from the drums he generated the formula. What a creative idea! What an intellectual person! And that is, first was I un. What is it? I un. Drum. We need to place. That's I un. And another times really. And the third one Aeon. Fourth I out. Fifth higher water. And sixth learn. And seventh Nyamangana nam. And Jabai Gadadas, Java Gadadas, Kapachata Chatau, and Kapai Shasasar Hal. That was the 14 formulas. That's come the Damaru. That's I would really Ewan, I was high water learning among Anam, Gadadas, Java Gadadas, Kapachata Chatau, Kapai Shasasar Hal. That was 14 formula. And when you chant that one properly, it is saying that's a healing mantras, healing way. And yoga of your tongue, yoga for your throat. That's why I would really Ewan, Ai out, higher water, learning Yamangana Nam. Learning Yamangana Nam, Gada, Zaba Gada, Das, Kappa Chata, Chata, Tau, Kapai is a Sar Hal. That was the 14th formula. And if you chant that properly, and when you stretch your legs, or stretching means like you are giving strength to your nerve system. In the same way, when you stretch your tongue, that is a phonetic yoga. And that's a healing yoga. That's a Vedic mantra designed to heal, not only worshipping, just for the sake of prayer God. That is the healing power. That's why always every word, if you chant properly, आपने कोई भी संस्कृत का मंत्र शुद्ध से उच्चारण करते हैं तो वो आपको क्या है शरीर में उपचार के काम करेगा। सिर्फ भगवान को विनती के लिए नहीं, भगवान को खुश बनाने के लिए नहीं, आपको क्या है कि शरीर को उपचार के लिए भी काम करता है। इसलिए मंत्र में क्या होता है, वाइब्रेशनल एक्टिवेशनल एनर्जी रहता है। इट हैज बीन ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लोर्ड, एक्सपीरियंस्ड एंड taken into practice for thousands and thousands years before it has been experimented. So that's why the mantras, if you chant properly, that's a man plus tantra mantra. Man ke yantra, tan ke yantra. So man ke, so manasa, so whatever you chant, that can be healed. Ai udu really ke e om ai out haya waralla nyamangana nam. Zabai gada das zabagada das kapa chata tau lani nyamangana nam zabai sasasara hal. So sha 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 ra. There is three sha different pronunciation. Sha inside, sha and tisa. Sha sha shar hal. So that was the formula Panini get. Look at this. The Shiva's Damaru also. What a beautiful, look at this. What a beautiful formula he created for the human being. What a beautiful things that for our linguistic civilization. And all the ancient scripture has been written in Sanskrit. And the Rig Vedas is the oldest Sanskrit scriptures books. And the normal Sanskrit, that formula might not be included, but mostly all the Sanskrit, it has got that formula. And if you practice that one, that will definitely come in. Jai Bole Bole Baba ki Jai.